So, first day back of lessons after a break. What do we do? That's always the question. Kids haven't been listening to Spanish or English or Mandarin or German or whatever it is for 2, 3 weeks. They haven't been reading. They're going to be really nervous. How do we start off that first lesson? So, this is something that I grapple with just like you do about going back to school on Monday. But I've got a really simple activity. It's actually a video I posted last year, and I'm going to do the exact same thing again because it worked so well. It's here on YouTube, so go check it out. Little 6-minute video, or you can just swipe and click through and you can see I've transposed and written out exactly what I do in this lesson. Basically, it works with all levels, all classes, all ages. And the idea is that it's very low in anxiety, low in pressure, and high in interesting inputs with lots of autonomy from them to keep their motivation up. So all they have to do really is listen, communicate and talk to each other a little bit, draw and listen, a little bit of writing, and the whole class works together. So check it out. So yeah, that's the activity. Essentially, it's a listen and draw. They co-create together what you did or your incident. Now, some teachers ask me, but what if nothing interesting happened during my break? I don't have anything funny. Honestly, like the kids will be interested in the most silly, mundane things, like you missed a bus, you couldn't find the tickets, your cat fell asleep and you couldn't find her, somebody broke a dish. Like any of these things will be interesting. So it's quite simply listen and draw. Then we do a little write and discuss, and then we end with some retrieval practice. And the retrieval practice is really key because when you keep it low stakes and fun, and you're like, okay, write down, what happened in our story from September, or write down 5 of the key things that happened in our story in October. They'll be like, oh my gosh, what? But working together, they'll try and do it, and it'll bring it all back to them as long as it's low stakes. And then you bring in the retrieval from today's class, and that's the genius part because that's what they'd walk out thinking about just as the bell goes. Hope you enjoyed it.